Appreciate that.
Remember how light this thing is?
Yeah. I believe this is your camera, so it's no big deal.
Good. Good, as long as we got that figured out.
There. Oh, no, it's not going to hold there either. There, it can't fall if it's on the ground.
Is it recording?
Yeah, see the flashing there?
Okay.
Now what? Can I go home?
I just didn't want to drop it.
It took me longer to come over here than it did to help you.
Pretty much.
Doesn't matter, I'm gonna replace him anyways. I'm not that cheap. Alright. Well, the exhaust is disconnected and good old emergency brake will hold that up. Alright, well, we'll drop this one through the bottom as well. I was going to pull it upwards, but these wire holders are kind of in the way. But if I can drop it through the bottom, hey, even better. Not going to have such luck with the new ones because I'm not scratching them up like that. Well, it appears it vibrated, I guess, a little bit against the floor there. I wrapped the one particular pipe so it wouldn't heat the floor up too much. Looks like it even might have clearanced itself a little bit. This one looks good. Doesn't look to be any cracks in it, so I guess I only had the crack in the one. So far, so good. This is going to be another one of those bolts I'll have to loosen as we pull off. Yeah, definitely goes through the bottom a lot easier than on top. So just inspecting the headers now. So far it looks like the only crack and leak I have was right here. I don't know how far in the inside that goes, but it's right there. So hopefully that's what's causing my mystery knocking. So because I have the temperature sensor right here, I wrapped this up, so we're going to do that on the new set of headers next. There we go. And if you have to ask me why we're using metal tie wraps when we finish, you shouldn't be doing this. Again, the reason why we're wrapping this is because the temperature sensor that's right here, I don't want the heat of the header to necessarily cook it. I can give you a little DDS tip here. And you want to prank one of your friends? Put one of these maybe a little longer on their drive shaft. There we go. Driver's side is done. Oh no. My flanges are welded on the Nova, but they're welded solid on the pipe. They're not loose like that. That's going to cause a problem. As you can see, we got the headers installed in the car. Didn't have any video taken of us installing the headers in, as I had my dad help me. He's not too keen on being on camera, so we don't have any footage of that. Basically what we got to do now is go down to Duals, get the exhaust hooked up. I bought a flange kit at the auto parts center, because we'll have to change the flanges and get them re-welded so that they're clocked accordingly with the header. A little bit of problem though. On the passenger side, as you can see, it's a little long, the collector's a little longer. So we're going to have the pipe trimmed back a little bit. But I think Glenn's going to have his work cut out for him. Because if you look, I don't think that 3-inch pipe is going to clear the tranny cross member. So it looks like Glenn will have to work his magic, as he often does on this car, for the exhaust. I should have seen this problem coming though, as I do have hooker headers on the Omega. And the Omega only has 2.5-inch exhaust, and the pipe is bent down to go around the trans cross member. So really, I should have seen this coming, but I did not. I don't know why. But we're close. We're close to getting the Nova back on the road. And then I noticed the speedo gear is leaking. So we're going to have to do something about that too and get that fixed. That might be a different episode. Just checking for clearance here on the tranny lines. Here's where we made the repairs to my coolant lines, and I've now double clamped them on each end. I'm having trouble loosening the ends off the transmission, And I don't want to do that with it in the car in case there's a problem. Because really I'd like to take those ends and flare them a little better. Same with the motor end. But I think that'll be something we'll do next time we have the transmission out of the car. Or have the motor out of the car. We'll get that fixed properly. Or maybe even just put new lines in. But for now, I've got the new hoses installed and double clamped at both ends. And that should hold. Got the passenger side exhaust all tie wrapped to the cross member. I've got one bolt in the driver's header there. I was able to actually line it up. And then I put a tie wrap there just for good measure. Now we wait for morning, call a tow truck, boom, off the duals.